And we are live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stonadge channel. And it's Wales, it's Latvia, it's the European qualifiers, baby. I am buzzing, excited, ready for the first international watch-along on this channel. And it is Wales, the country that I am currently living in. So I want them to win. That's the vibes. But they've got Latvia at home today. It's going to be a stern test at the Cardiff City Stadium. And yeah, I'm good to see everyone in here so early as always. We will be live once again tomorrow as well. We're going to be doing the daily streams. We're going to be grinding as per usual. Maybe not on Thursday. I say that. I say I'm grinding. I might not be doing it on Thursday, but we're vibing. We're vibing. Anyway, 2 seconds. I'm just really annoyed that I haven't shut my door. I'll be 2 seconds. It's just what I do, lads. I just forget things, you know. That's the first and hopefully the only technical error of today's stream, right? Squeezing in. Hello, we're back. It's the start of the stream, and already I'm out of here. Already. Good to see people in already. Chat Sports in. Lucas is here as well. Good to see you. So yeah, David has very, very kindly put in the teams in for today's game. So Wales going pretty much unchanged from their game against Croatia, which they of course stole a draw against Croatia away from home, which is a huge result for Wales. Ward in goal, Roberts, Mepham, Rodon, and Nico Williams the back four, with Joe Morrell, Connor Roberts, sorry, I don't know why I just completely failed reading. Joe Morrell, Ramsey, and Ampadu midfield with Wilson, James, and Moore the front three. It's going to be an entertaining one. Latvia, of course, are not exactly the biggest of opponents, and this is the first time that the two sides have ever faced each other in a competitive fixture. But the last time they did play was back in 2004, I believe. The football team, and they were defeated 2-0 by Wales in a pretty dark time for Welsh football. They've never ever qualified for the World Cup, but only ever qualified for the European Championships back in 2004. They're currently ranked 133rd in the national rankings. And here is Gareth Bale, the man no longer playing in Welsh colours, but he is going to be presented with an award here at the Cardiff City Stadium, which is packed and sold out tonight. Not in blue this evening, but in red, Wales red, and he is going to be presented with a nice award here. Gareth Bale, the absolute pinnacle of Welsh football, getting to that World Cup in Qatar, and it's great to see him back at the Cardiff City Stadium. We thought he might have actually played for Cardiff in the lead up to the World Cup, but it didn't materialise. But here it is. He's got himself a Welsh cap and a few shields as well, which is good to see. Hello, Robbie. How are we doing? Good to see you. That's why we're here. And Josh is in the chat as well. Good to see all the regulars in. Good to see all the regulars. And Gareth Bale's about to take the mic, lads. Someone's going to have to tell me what he's going to say, because I can't hear it. Oh, look at that man. What a hero. One of my favourite all-time players, you know. Even as a Liverpool fan, he caused some heartache for me. But what a player, man. What an absolute legend. And the noise, I assume, around the Cardiff City Stadium will be deafening. It looks absolutely incredible. Fair play. And I hope he... Oh, mate. I love you, Bale. I love you, man. What an absolute goat. It is Bale. It was for so long Bale and vibes for it was so long Bale and vibes for Wales as a footballing nation. But now it's a new era without Bale, the post-Bale era, and lads, I think it might be for the betterment of Welsh football in the long term that it doesn't have a star like Bale. Although he has inspired Wales to new heights, no longer now are you looking at one individual. You're looking at 5 or 6, which I think for me in the future of Welsh football, although Bale and Ramsey have really set the tone, the future belongs to a team, a collective, a bit like England. Although England have a lot of great individuals at the moment as well. Also remember the day Bale leaving Walker for dead in Euros. Oh, the days are absolutely. I imagine Viva Gareth Bale's getting absolutely blasted out at the Cardiff City Stadium. What an absolute legend, and he's a gorgeous man. I have to say, love you, Gaz. Like he knows me. Me and Gareth were busy mates, you know. Lad, I love the first FM episode. Can't wait to see more. I will be doing more. Don't you worry, my friend. There will be more. I'm thinking about how to go about it. Whether I do more episodes or whether I do it as live. I enjoy doing. Maybe I'm going to do it live on a different channel and putting it as episodes on this channel. I'm not too sure. Because I just don't think like it really works in this space. Because we're doing real football. This is all about football. This is all about commentary. It's all about talking about football. I don't think Football Manager works into that, but we'll see. I might make a new separate channel and make an FM channel as well. Just because I love playing the game anyway, and I might just stream me playing it anyway. I might just stream on Twitch. Should I do it on Twitch? I don't know how Twitch works actually, to be fair, but well, I'm ready for it though. I'm ready for it. John Hartson's on the S4C coverage. To be honest, even if I did have the microphone on, I wouldn't be able to actually understand what they're saying because they're speaking Welsh. I know very, very limited Welsh. I know Croeso. I know Mindy Bunny, which means I think it means the second floor. If I'm remembering rightly, because I know it from the lift in my university. What else do I know from Welsh? Anyone else know any Welsh in the chat? Croeso means welcome or hello. Welcome it means, doesn't it? Gol means goal. Cymru means Wales. Cymraeg means Welsh. That's it. That's all we've got. That's all I've got, lads. Scorio means score. That's all I've got. That's all. That's the extent of all I have. But you know what? I'm feeling positive for Wales in this new era with Rob Page at the helm. Although I did think he might get found out in this scenario in the European qualifiers. Rob Page has done more than any Welsh manager has ever done by getting them to 2 major tournaments. Obviously, Chris Coleman got them to the semi-finals of the Euros back in 2016. Gary Speed set that all off and running. But in terms of reaching 2 major tournaments, Rob Page has done that. Although he's not the most glamorous name in Welsh football, he is still, and even in football, really, he's not the most glamorous name in general. He managed Port Vale, I believe, before, but he's still got this real aura about him now that he is the guy who has taken Wales to that level. And because he's come through the FAW ranks, a bit like Gareth Southgate, the model's worked, and we can't really disrespect it. I know he's not, a real household name, but he's up there. He's a top coach who's done brilliantly for Wales. Yes, maybe a bit limited, but he's an FAW man. Our next watch-along on the channel, though, guys, won't be until Saturday morning. Oh, I'll say morning, afternoon. Man City v Liverpool, but we will have plenty before that. We're going to be doing a preview for that on Friday night, which is going to be everything to do with Man City Liverpool. We've then I'm probably going to leave a Saturday evening, but then on Sunday we have got several games, which is going to be really, really good. We've got West Ham against Southampton, one of the biggest games in the relegation battle, followed by Newcastle v Manchester United. What a game that will be. 2 massive games in different contexts of the season. And then Monday, we have Everton v Tottenham, followed by Tuesday, Chelsea v Liverpool. Jesus, it's just constant, endless football. Then West Ham v Newcastle on Wednesday. I'm off on Thursday. And Friday night is going to be some football as well. I don't know who we're going to do that night, but we might just do a preview stream for the Saturday. I'm away that day as well, but I may be able to do the 12:30 Celtic v Rangers. And then on the Sunday, I am at Liverpool v Arsenal. There won't be any vlog that day. I'm going to be enjoying my time up at Anfield. But hello, Liam. How are we? Good to see you, my friend, as always. And Jackie Boy's in the chat and Ball's in the chat as well. Everyone's coming in, all the regulars. The teams are now in the tunnel, getting ready and prepared for what will be a massive game in Wales' qualification push. Can I do Burnley Sunderland on Friday? No, I might do. Maybe. And I may do the Old Firm derby at 12:30 on the Saturday. Potentially. It depends on, because I've got a meal that day with my family. I don't know what time it is. But I will definitely be doing that if I'm available to. I'd love to do the Old Firm derby. But today it's international football. I've managed to avoid doing it. But I do want to do more Wales games. I'd say I'm inclined to Wales now. If I was to support any Welsh international team, in any international team, it would probably be Wales, because I know a lot of people who do. I like England as well, but I just don't really care if they do anything. Oh, Connor Roberts is wearing ear defenders, a lot like I think he's got like a heavily autistic. They're both wearing ear defenders. That's so sweet. That's sweet. That's so sweet. Oh, that's adorable. Connor Roberts, the Welsh, is wearing headphones alongside the mascot, who's also wearing headphones. That's really cute. And by the way, I've seen a lot of stuff about James McLean today coming out, being diagnosed with ASD. As someone who has it myself, I found some of the comments underneath very funny, and also some of them were quite disrespectful. It depends what level you are, but like at the end of the day, for me, it hasn't affected me massively. But it's helped me really, being an total obsessive around football. I live, breathe everything, so it's really helped. And I just hope that people can be accepting of McLean for that regard anyway, even if you may disagree with some of his political views or agree, whatever happens. But anyway, here goes the national anthem of Latvia. I'm not too sure what it is, I can't lie. But yeah, I'm not. To be fair, no one. Is there anyone? Like, what's the GOAT national anthem, lads? I want to know you. Let me know in the chat what you think. What is the best national anthem, in your opinion? Anyway, if you haven't already liked the video, please do, and subscribe to the channel as well if you aren't already. We're trying to get to 1.1k as soon as we can. We're taking the slow road, but it's going to be a fun old journey. And to be fair, I'm buzzing with it, lads. I'm enjoying it. This is now my hobby. It's incredible. I'm loving it. So yeah, this is like my downtime in the evening. Fuck. Norway scammed again. Refs need to be fined. I don't know what happened with Norway this afternoon. What's happened with Norway, Granny Dorf? You'll have to let me know. But yeah, so here we are. Wales against Latvia. And here we go. Oh, big Kiefer Moore up top. Hello, mate. He's just so much taller than everyone else. I love that. Howdy, Wilson. Oh, really me. Joe Morrell, of course, who's many people see him as the heir to Joe Allen. Currently playing in League One with Portsmouth, of course. Are we counting the All Blacks? I don't count the All Blacks because I don't really think that's a national anthem. The Hacker's not a national anthem for me. There he is. Danny Ward of Leicester had a fantastic game out in Croatia last time out. Absolutely belting anthem as always at the Cardiff City Stadium. And there he is, the new captain of Wales, Aaron Ramsey. Someone who although has had his own injury issues, has always done his absolute utmost to play for Wales, as this new generation has. And it's great to see so many young people out and watching Wales as well. I'm not going to massacre it, mate. I'm not doing it. I do know the lyrics. But nah. I'm not going to do it for you, Robbie. Anyway, let's go through the team again for Wales. Danny Ward in goal. Connor Roberts, Chris Mepham, Joe Rodon and Nico Williams is the back four. Ethan Ampadu and Joe Morrell the pivot for Rob Page. Harry Wilson and Daniel James are either side of Aaron Ramsey, the captain, behind Kiefer Moore as well. And Jack is going to keep an eye on Scotland and Spain too. King, Davis, Fox, Ben Cabango, Ollie Cooper on the bench, of course. Tom Bradshaw, Wes Burns, Luke Thomas, and that man Nathan Broadhead as well. So yeah, plentiful options on the bench for Wales. Am I Welsh? I'm not. I live in Wales, but I'm not Welsh. But I'd have a very, very big soft spot because I live on the border of Wales anyway. So I know a lot of Welsh people, and I just love the country. I love living there, and I don't ever want to leave, to be honest. It's a brilliant place, and I do want to try and learn some Welsh. So there we are. Out injured with a groin injury. Yeah, Brennan Johnson is out. He did get injured with Nottingham Forest the game before this international break. But it did see the call-up of Nathan Broadhead come through. And that man, of course, earned the equaliser for Wales out in Split on Sunday. So there we go. The captains shake hands, and it's I won't pretend to be any Latvians at all. I'm going to try my best to actually try and pronounce some of these names. Steinbors is in goal. Salvanieks, Os, Cernomordois, and Sorokins is the back four. Ilioneks, Juzins, Tobers, and Sigoniks with Uldrikis and Gutkovskis up top. This is a team that I will not be able to pronounce the names of, apart from Os. Os is easy. Os is great. That right centre-back, fantastic. He can have his name forever, but barring that, yeah, we're cheering on for Wales this evening, ladies and gentlemen, as they look to kickstart their European qualifiers campaign. Score prediction, I'm going to go with 2-0 Wales. What about you guys? It should be more, realistically. It should be a battering here for Rob Page and his side, but they don't really do that. There's not many times, even in the bigger game, in the games when they're perceived to be, the big favourites for the game. They never really blow teams away. They've always had to rely on a moment of brilliance from Bale or from Ramsey. More recently, Brennan Johnson. It is very fluffy. I had a shower about 2 hours ago, and yeah, I went for it. I went for no styling tonight. It's all very fluffy. No powder or wax tonight. It's all natural. Robbie, well, so I appreciate that. But there we go. I believe it's a minute's silence for those in Ukraine. But I've made comments on minute silences before and got it completely wrong, so I will refuse to do so. Also, as well, just want to put out there, thank you so much to those of you guys who donated to the cause of the Zane's cause for the wheelchair. They've now very nearly reached their target, and they're ordering the wheelchair very, very soon. So it's going to be so good. I'm really, really happy, and the video did push it over the line. So I'm really happy that I've been able to have a little bit of a positive impact. So that's a little bit of a smiley thing for me today. But Latvia will get us underway here at the Cardiff City Stadium. I'm not going to try and understand any of their names or try and pronounce any of them, apart from Os, they're number 6. But yeah, Latvia will get us underway here in Wales. Or I don't know how to say in Welsh. There we go, we're underway. It feels good to be back doing watch-alongs, ladies and gentlemen. It really, really does. I've missed it. They are my bread and butter, and it is Wales against Latvia now. Kiefer Moore's already intercepted it well. It's an absolutely awful pass. What's he doing? What is he doing? It was a terrible ball. I think it was Connor Roberts who was just in front of him, and he decides to just launch it out of play. What are you doing, Kiefer, lad? Just a little tap will be fine, mate. A little tap will be fine. Latvia looked decent against Ireland, lost 3-2 to them. Oh, there we go. Well, they are 133rd in the rankings, but Wales at home are different gravy. 1-0 Wales, says Jack. 2-0 will do nicely. So weird not to see Bale in the squad. Yeah, Liam, it is a strange one, isn't it, bud? It's strange not to see him, leading out that side when we've been so used to it for the last sort of decade, really, of Bale being so exceptional in a Welsh colours. I think he'll go on and have some capacity. It's a good cross. It's going to be headed away by Latvia, though. Launched back in by Ampadu. Kiefer Moore trying to get involved. He won't. Wilson will, though. Here's Harry. Can Wilson get in there? No. It's hooked away. Harry Wilson is just the... By the way, Harry Wilson is the definition of mid. I will say that. Like, whenever I've seen him play, like, he's got a good free kick on him. But that's all we're seeing, mate. I'm not going to lie. He is mid. And that's why he plays for Fulham. Okay? Latvia's manager looks a bit like Craig Levine. Scottish football fans will know who that is. The man who could never leave Hearts. Going to be launched forward now by their keeper. Now I'm gonna have their names out in front of me because this is the first time I've not really done any research on opposition players. I know there's one who plays for SC Cambuur in over in Holland, but that's about it really. I've done nothing on Latvia, just because realistically I'll never need to know anything about Latvia ever again. The Welsh Chris M. He literally is. He is. It's Chris Mid. He is Chris Mid, mate. That's what he is. And now Mepham for Wales. Bringing the ball out. We've got Joe Rodon as well at the back. Those two will be likely the long-term partnership for Wales for the foreseeable future as well. Obviously, Chris Mepham hasn't ever really had the greatest time of things in the Premier League, but he's a very solid championship defender. And Joe Rodon has got a real top future ahead of him, I think. He's out on loan at the moment at Rennes. Here's Roberts. Again, the fullbacks. It's a young squad, really. Connor Roberts is only mid-20s, isn't he? And Nico Williams, of course, only 20. Playing at left-back at the moment. It's a good ball by Williams. He is the future of Wales, Nico Williams. He is going to be the star. Him and Brennan Johnson, for me, are by far and away the most natural footballers in this Wales squad. You've got plentiful players who may be flirting with Championship, Premier League, but having those two, I think, will be, and Rodon, are the three really solid long-term Premier League players I think Wales will have. Danny Ward as well, I think he's a long-term number one. I think he's 28 now, though, isn't he? So probably got 5 years left in him. And I think he's underrated, lads. I'm not going to lie. He had a terrible start to the season, but since then, he's been one of Leicester's better players. Since the World Cup, especially. Played wide now for Dan James. Good look to get across into Moore. Still James. Back into Nico Williams. And now Ampadu. Another player with an air of class about him. Thoughts on Ben Foster's return to playing football? It's good to see, mate. It really, really is. I had a little spiel about Wrexham yesterday and how much I think people just disrespect them because they're jealous. At the end of the day, just be happy for a fan base in a town that hasn't really seen much success over the years. Daniel James taking on the fullback. Still James gets the ball across. Moore lets it go for Wilson. It's a great save. And it would have been so Harry Wilson to score after I'd criticised him. But it's a good save by the Latvia goalkeeper. It was a great leave by Kiefer Moore. Daniel James taking on the fullback. Cross fizzed in. And Wilson, it could have been, if it had been anywhere, left or right, it would have been in. But it's a good save by the goalkeeper. Stone Moore's in the end. It would have been absolutely typical if Harry Wilson picked out the back of the net there. It really would have been. It's a corner now for Wales. And it will be Wilson to take it. Moore, Ampadu, Rodon and Mepham already in the box here. It's going to be headed away and flicked on away by Latvia. Connor Roberts picks it up now. Roberts. Still Roberts. In for Rodon. Rodon wide to Joe Morrell. A player who is liked by Rob Page, but playing for Portsmouth in League One, you do struggle to see his long-term future, especially with Dylan Levitt playing so well over in Dundee United this season as well. Scotland lead against Spain. No way. No way to Scotland winning against Spain. Mental. Fair play. Fair play indeed if they are. Chip back into Joe Rodon now. Rodon, it's Mepham, sorry. Now it's Rodon. No, he goes wide instead to Connor Roberts. Going to rebound, but it's going to be well covered by Rodon. Morrell. Roberts. Duracell Bunny with about as much talent. Bless him. He tries hard. Looking for Kiefer Moore. It's going to be well taken by Ampadu, and it's surely a handball there against the Latvian, and he tried to take the throw in quickly, Ampadu, but it's going to be pulled back. McTominay goal, Trent Robbo assist. Oh, I love it. I love it. Scotland lead against Spain. Incredible. How long will it last, though, lads? Who's the manager of Spain now? Is Luis Enrique left, didn't he? Who's the manager of Spain now? Have they got one yet? Here's Nico Williams for Wales. Just stepping on the ball and instead going to Chris Mepham. Inside to Joe Morrell. Morrell for Wales. Trying to take him on, and he's instead gone wide to Roberts. Wilson. It's a good ball, and Moore is onside. He's got no option other to play it across, and it's been well cleared away. He was offside this time, actually, Kiefer Moore. But he's going to be a big threat for Wales. He is the biggest threat in terms of physically. He's a top player. Luis de la Fuente. Who on earth is that? Who are you? Who are you? Wait a minute. It's well flicked on by Latvia. And there's a chance here, but it's a good challenge by Ampadu. Striker gets it back. He's a huge striker. The number 23. Absolutely monumental, this striker. So there we go. Wales. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this this striker for Latvia. Number 20, Uldurikis. He is absolutely massive, by the way. He is so big. He is dwarfing Joe Morrell. Bless him. Who does he play for? He's the one who plays for Bangor, right? Okay. He's so big. Here's Nico Williams. Back to Joe Rodon. And wide to Roberts. Wales just playing around their back five at the moment. 9 minutes in, though, and it's been a positive start from Wales, and they could have scored through Harry Wilson. It's been cross-fielded by Nico Williams. He can't stay in, though, because Connor Roberts was just leaning out of play with his header. Luis de la Fuente. Who are you? Yeah, Latvia have started okay. They can break teams down, of course. They are 133rd in the world. It has to be said. They shouldn't really provide too much threat to Wales, but there is plentiful opportunity with a gargantuan striker up front like that. And now Roberts. And talking of gargantuan strikers, they could look for Kiefer Moore. It's been cleared away, though, this time by Latvia. It's a good challenge. That's not a foul. That's not a foul, ref. Played left back. Played for Bilbao, Sevilla and Alaves. Okay. Foul by Chris Mepham on the winger Kulderiks. I'm trying to pronounce their names, lads. It's not looking good. Sorokins puts it in. It's a chance for Morrell to chip it forward. He's looking for, I think it was James who he was trying to get the run for. Ramsey's pressing high as well. Launched away by the goalkeeper and won by the number 20, Uldurikis, who is an absolute man-mountain. I don't know if I've told you, lads. He's bloody huge. It's chipped in towards him. He's won the header. He's trying to bring it down. Uldurikis. He's done really well. It's cleared away this time by Mepham. Oh, it's great work from Wilson. Pinged away by Latvia, and it's going to be a Wales throw-in for Connor Roberts. Thrown to him by Rob Page, the manager. What's the maximum full height you could fall from without dying? Presuming the floor was flat and metal. I don't know, like 20 metres? Nearly 2-0 Scotland. Hey, Colin, how are we doing? Good to see you, as always. Here's Nico Williams into Ampadu. And wide to Chris Mepham and back to Roden. Future Wales skipper there in Joe Roden, I think. And chipped in behind for James. There's one thing he can do. It can be run. He's got the ball across. It's a pretty pitiful cross, bless him. And it's been launched away by Latvia. So elsewhere in this group, you've got Wales and Latvia in the four. Elsewhere, you've got Turkey, Armenia, and Croatia. So realistically, this is probably the easiest game that Wales are going to play. Turkey are going to be a tough team. Everyone backed them to be their Euros backup, so didn't they? It's a cross towards Moore. It's just too high by Harry Wilson in the end. Hey, Spencer, how are we doing? So yeah, Croatia away was probably the most difficult game Wales could play. And the fact is, they got a point from that. That could be so huge. Elsewhere, realistically, the top two qualify for the Euros, so I think they'll be okay. You know, I think they can definitely get into the top. It depends on their home form. It depends if they are ruthless and get points away from home. Nico Williams heads away. Oh, it's well won by Uldurikis. It's the player. I'm signing him on FM later. He's huge. It's played back in. It's a good challenge by Ampadu. And can Wales counter-attack now? Ethan Ampadu. Oh, why are you playing a ball over the top for Kiefer Moore? That's not what he's about, lad. He's an absolute cart horse. It's not what he's about. Why are you trying to go over the top for Moore? I just don't understand it. So yeah, Wales at the moment, obviously the away game against Croatia, getting that point could be so crucial because ahead you've got Armenia, then Turkey, then Latvia away. In the summer you've got Armenia at home, they've got Turkey away, and then Latvia away before they play Croatia and Turkey at home in the two out of the last three games. Those are the games they have to win. You know. Don't talk about sloths dying, lads. Come on. The Euro 2024, Robbie. The Euro 2024 is played wide. It's a good interception by Nico Williams, though. It was an offside flag against... Blimey, this linesman looks like Rob Page. This linesman looks a lot like Rob Page. So, 15 minutes in. Wales 0, Latvia 0. The camera just panning across to Nathan Broadhead. A man, of course, who gave Wales a famous point out in Croatia. Izzy's in the chat. Izzy's in the chat. Good to see you. As always, she's had a long day at work, bless her. Here's Aaron Ramsey to Williams and played back into Chris Mepham. For Roden, sorry. Roden turning, decides to go for Ampadu again, back to Roden. And now Williams, Latvia pressing high. Mepham, it's not the greatest of headers to Morel, but he gets it wide to Roberts, and he's lost it now. It's a chance for Latvia. The high press has worked. And they're just slowing it down a little bit, the number 17. Launched in towards Uldurikis. He's won the header. It's going to be a volley. He's missed it. It's a great block by Nico Williams. It's the number 10 on the right-hand side. Number 9 missed the volley, and number 10 with the effort. It's a good block in the end by Joe Roden. So there we go. Is Mr. Beast actually... How can you not be a nice guy and fix that amount of blind people? I'm sorry, he might have done some other stuff, but he's got good intentions, man. He's done a lot of good in the fucking world, you know. People are just trying to drag someone down for who they are, you know. Maybe he might have made some mistakes, but he's done some very, very good stuff, man. I have to say. And I'm not someone who watches him, but I think the stuff he does, like feeding people and that. Oh, it's a chance! It's a great save by Danny Ward. Shocking defending from Wales from the corner. It's going to come out to James now, though. James wide for Ramsey. Back for Ampadu. He's pinged forward towards Kiefer Moore. Can he get it? No! It was so close. If he was just a little bit quicker, Kiefer Moore could have got there. And that's a foul by Daniel James. Chipped forward. And it's out of play by the Latvia number 9. Danny Ward with a huge save for Wales. And that's the closest anyone's come so far. It was Latvia's number 3 who got on the end of it. It was Oss. Oss had the effort and it was saved well by Danny Ward. It was in his arc. But it was as much as the Latvian defender could do. It's pinged across now. Is it going to be a free kick? No, they're going to play on. Here's Roberts. Morel. She's watching over so I don't chat shit about her, that's why. And I never would anyway, babe, would I? Here's Mepham. Into Roden. Joe Roden for Wales. If you haven't already hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, please do. It means the world to me. In for Wilson. Wilson wide. Roberts has got space. Connor Roberts for Wales. Turns. And back. Into... Oh, it's a good ball by Morel. Headed away by Latvia. And now Morel once more for Wales. It's a good little turn by Joe Morel. He's done really well there. Back for Ampadu. Williams. I'm not a fan of Nico at left back, you know. I think he's a right back, lads. He's right. I'm not a fan of inverted fullbacks. Thank you, darling. And this is why she's a good girlfriend. Here's Roberts. In for Ampadu. And now Ramsey. He tries the reverse ball, but Ramsey's picked it up. And now wide for Dan James. Dan James for Wales. Taking his man on and goes for the shot. Is going to deflect high. Might come all the way through for Wilson. It's Roberts, in fact. Morel. And Morel will play it back now to Chris for Joe Roden. And wide to Williams once more. Can Wales keep up the pressure? Ramsey. Looking to instigate some... something creative for Wales. Dan James got space to manoeuvre in. It's a cross. Moore! Oh, he's mistimed the header completely. It's a good ball into Kiefer Moore. It's well wide from his header. It's really, really good. All created by Aaron Ramsey. A man who was so poor in the World Cup. One of the worst Welsh players out there, really. But Kiefer Moore... got to do better there. It's a free header for Kiefer Moore in the box. It should be Wales 1, Latvia 0, but it's launched forward towards Alderikis. It's well won in the end. And here's Joe Morel for Wales. Morel into Wilson. Hosselu hits the bar for... Isn't it mental he's playing for Spain, by the way? Can we just acknowledge how mental that is? He's been doing really well out there, hasn't he? And he scored on his debut. Croatia lead as well. Is that against Armenia? Or Turkey? Obviously, those two are the favourites to get out of the group, Croatia and Turkey. It's brilliant from Harry Wilson. Moore. Wilson. Oh, it's a great interception by Latvia. It was a good move. It was all through Harry Wilson. Going to be launched forward here. Towards Alderikis, who bullies Chris Mepham. Great work from the Latvia striker. They've got Turkey. So 1-0 Croatia against Turkey. The striker is still down here. In fact, it's Gregorovic. It's a number 9, in fact. Grestovsky. I can't pronounce his name. Look, I'm so good at pronouncing European names, like Spanish names and that. But when it comes to like this sort of... There's a lot of things I need to learn about Latvian pronunciations, lads. I can't lie. Guskovsky. So there we are. 22 minutes in. Wales 0, Latvia 0. And we will, of course, be live tomorrow as well. I don't know what's on tomorrow, actually. Is there any football on? But we will be live anyway. Barcelona women against Roma women. I don't really fancy that, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. It won't do the numbers. Burnley Sunderland on Friday, potentially. Ball did mention that earlier. Potential. Huge potential on that one. Maybe. It's a turn, and he's done really, really well. Ulrika said, "Oh, it's gone out of play. Why did he do that? Oh, he dummied it because it was a deflected ball. Okay." Did you guys ever watch I can't remember what I was going to say. It's a chance for James. I've just read Kim's comment. I have no idea what's on about. Here's Roberts. It's a ball in behind. Ramsey keeps it in. Still Ramsey for Wales. Morel. Ramsey. Under pressure, Ramsey back into Chris Mepham. Joe Rodon for Wales. Rodon. Nico Williams. Come on. It's got to be a foul on Morel, as it is. It's a free kick to Wales. Tobbers with the challenge. Joe Morel just looks like out of the question small compared to everyone. He looks like a boy out there. How tall is he? Must be like 5'6". Morel goes wide for Roberts this time. Roberts rebounds off the former Swansea man. Terral has put full-time 0-0 in. Fair play. You only need to say it once, my man. Otherwise, you will get timed out. Okay. Well, enjoy time out, my friend. So it is still Wales 0, Latvia 0. It's not full time yet, my friend. There's still 65 minutes to go as of yet. And it's out of play there for a Latvia throw-in. Plenty of time for the Latvians and for Wales to genuinely do something here. I think there's the two defensive units aren't strong enough to keep it at 0-0. Whether it goes either way, I did say only 1-0 Wales, 2-0 Wales would be my prediction. So, and there's plenty of time for that to happen yet, and set pieces are so big as well for the hosts. It's great as well that on a Tuesday night. By the way, also on a Tuesday night, that the Cardiff City Stadium is full for a game against Latvia. That is amazing work from the Wales fans tonight. It really is. No disrespect to Latvia, but they're a smaller nation. And they're not exactly showcasing any big names. They're not like, say, if you play in Turkey, you get to play, I don't know, even is a famous Turkey player, but whoever. Like, it's not someone who, not somebody who, you're not coming to watch Ibrahimovic, for example. Say you're playing Sweden. On a Tuesday night, you're watching Latvia. And they filled out the Cardiff City Stadium. It's exceptional from the Red Wall tonight. And I really think there needs to be a big appreciation for them. Great save, Bangor. Gun. Scotland still leading by a goal to 0, and Wales are not. In for Mepham. Oh, and Roberts was looking completely the other way. It's going to be a throw-in for Latvia. Izzy, can you get everyone on the train home to subscribe, please? Flicked on by Alderikis, but it's gone to Joe. Joe Morell's so small. Danny Ward. Played wide, and it's been picked up well. But it's intercepted by Latvia, and they're going to get the ball in here. Are they? Oh, it's a great challenge that by Ampadu. Or Nico Williams, sorry, it was. And it's played out to Nico Williams. It's gone out for a throw in there. A bit sloppy from Wales. Oh, you're at home. Oh, okay. Yeah, Robbo is playing for Scotland. It's a good challenge. And there we go. It's going to be crossed in. Flicked on. It's a good effort by Latvia. Once again, Danny Ward does really, really well. Robbo's captain every time, isn't he? He's Scotland captain. Here's Joe Rodon for Wales, though. Looking to instigate and create something for them. Harry Wilson picks it up in the half space. Got Roberts there. Wilson looking for the room again. He's got it. Wilson, brilliant. Roberts is in. Can Connor Roberts cross well? He can find more who will shoot. Oh, it's just flashed past the right-hand post. It was a great move by Wales. It was difficult for Kiefer Moore, but it should be 1-0. Hello, Amir. How are we doing, my friend? Kiefer Moore flashed past the outside post for Wales. Not really, Robbie. Not really, if I'm saying so myself. Who's had a better career, Jamie Vardy or Harry Kane? It depends what you value in your career. Harry Kane is going to be at the end of the day, Harry Kane will be the Premier League's top scorer. And he is already England's top scorer, so he will be remembered. But Jamie Vardy's story is exceptional. It's a shame he's married to a grass, really. So yeah, I'd probably say the way Vardy's curtailed, I don't think it'll ever happen to Kane. But Vardy's had a brilliant career, don't get me wrong, but Kane will out survive. The amount of shit Kane's getting really pisses me off. Not that I think he's the greatest footballer in the world, but I do think he's a brilliant goal scorer, and people are genuinely pissing me off, like saying, oh, he doesn't score against big teams every game. Like, of course he doesn't, because you don't play big teams every game. Harry Kane has got a World Cup golden boot and scored in the Euros regularly as well. It's pinged across. It's going to find its way to Daniel James. Ramsey with the cross. It's a pretty nothing cross, really. It's going to come for... It's a good strike! Oh, it's over the bar from Nico Williams. It wasn't far away. But yeah, I've seen Kane getting so much stick on the timeline. Anyone would do anything to bring someone down. Like, lads, Harry Kane has had a wonderful career. Trophy or no trophy. And he will end up being one of the greatest individual players the Premier League has seen. Go down, he'll be above Shearer in the end. And I think just because he's played in a terrible Tottenham team, shouldn't change that. It's a good turn by Wilson. That's got to be a free kick, and it is. Just inside the Wales half. He was tugged back. Don't compare to the times he's lost. If you haven't already, as I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, please, please do. Joe Rodon now to Mepham, and now wide to Roberts. Tucks it inside and goes all the way back to Rodon, who's probably seen more of the ball than any player in Rob Page's team today. Ramsey. Going to come for James, is it? I don't think it is. A little shove by James, but it wasn't enough, and Wales have won it back, and Ampadu is there as always. Inside for Ramsey. Probably takes the touch the wrong way, and It's a poor ball. How are we, Shia? I'm very good, my friend. I'm very, very good indeed. Always good to see you in the chat, Shia, as always. So, Wales 0, Latvia 0. Just seems to be a little lack of connection. It looks like there's a guy who's Graham Potter with his head shaved off in the Wales dugout this evening. And launched wide for Moore, but he just squeezed it out, but only to a white Latvia shirt. Is there a free kick there? It is. It's a free kick to Latvia. Just a foul by Nico Williams there. Rob Page isn't too happy about it. It was Roden, in fact, who fouled him. Yeah, we're going to have a clear out of moderators, by the way, lads, soon. When we get the monetization, it'll be a thing. Only members will be able to be mods. It's just the only way I can, I can modify it. Because I love everyone here, but we can only have a certain amount of mods. Because we don't want everyone being mods, eh? Surely it doesn't hurt if you hit yourself. Actually, that's a lie. I don't know why I said that. I'm so stupid. What... It's going to be a Wales corner to defend here. Latvia are have already shown their threat from corners. Os came very, very close earlier for them. And he's the man who's been stationed with Ivan Ampadu. It's headed wide. He got to the front post there. The number 9 it was. And Latvia again. They're making space in the box, you know. It's 6, in fact. Lots of room. Again, just mistimed the header slightly. Why is Joe Morel in the box? What use is Joe Morel going to be in the box? Flicked on by Kiefer Moore. And surely he can't be... It's going to be given as a free kick. I thought he'd given an offside flag against Moore, who was behind about 5 defenders. But it's a Latvia player down in the centre of the park. I knew immediately, after I said it, I was like, oh dear. It's a yellow card. A head? A yellow card? What? How's that a yellow? Harry Wilson's been yellow carded. Tuchel wants Mount next season at Bayern. That's intriguing. I like Mason Mount, though. I want him at Liverpool, lads. I can't lie. I want Mount. I want Mount. Right. Call me Brexit, lads. I want Bellingham. I want Mount. I want Bellingham. I want Mount, and I want Ward-Prowse if Southampton go down. Call me Brexit, lads, but I think it'd be class if we had those 3. And then you have Ward-Prowse like as a direct Milner replacement, but like 10 years younger. And then elsewhere, you got CJ, you got Harvey Elliott, you got Bajcetic. Then you've got Hendo, who can be the Milner. And then Ward-Prowse is your direct Hendo replacement. Hendo is your direct Milner replacement. There you go. That's what you got, lads. Here's Morel. Connor Roberts now. It's inside and it's a chance now for... Oh, he nearly squeezed it through. It's okay, lads. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna do that when we get memberships going as well. Here's Williams. Hey, Amy, how are we doing? going to be a shot. Is it by Williams? Still Nico Williams for Wales. James is onside. Moore's at the back post. It's going to come for Wilson. They're appealing for handball. No handball given. It's going to be cleared away by Latvia. The VAR will have a look at it, though. What is the Ward-Prowse disrespect? He's not a free kick merchant. He's a hard worker, so fit. He'd be perfect for a clock midfield. Cross in. Can be hit off the man. It's going to come back for Ampadu. Oh! It's nearly brilliant. It's nearly brilliant from Ethan Ampadu. He struck it with venom. And it just went over the bar. Just went over the bar from Ethan Ampadu. It was very nearly reminiscent of sort of Victor Wanyama against Liverpool. That strike. It should have been a corner for Wales. Wasn't given. And Harry Wilson's shot, it was blocked by the arm, but his arm was tucked into his body. That's no penalty. Referee made the right decision there. Harry Wilson. And Ramsey gives it away. It's a good turn, but it's going to be played firmly into Kiefer Moore, who's surely been fouled there, and he has. There he is, Kiefer Moore. Thrown to the ground by the Latvia defender. I think if you stick James Ward-Prowse as a top club, he would absolutely shine, especially Liverpool. Liverpool or, like, I don't think Chelsea, because he wouldn't get in that Chelsea midfield, let's not lie. But Liverpool or maybe, I think Newcastle might go for him, though. That's one thing. Imagine, like, Ward-Prowse in the long staff position for Newcastle. I think that's a massive upgrade, like. Or I think he might stay at Southampton, you know. To be fair, he just seems like a Southampton kind of guy. Like, even if they go down, he might stay with them. A bit like Mark Noble when West Ham got relegated, it was thought that he would probably stay in the Premier League, but he didn't. Headed back inside, and Williams has to dart back and get the ball back for Wales. Rodon's wide. Thank you very much, Shayad. Appreciate that, my friend. I'm thinking of potentially streaming it on Sundays, on occasional days. It's a ball into Aaron Ramsey. He's got a man inside of is Daniel James. Not much space for James. Got the ball across for Moore. It's a brilliant header. Brilliant from Kiefer Moore. It's 1-0 to Wales. It's all about the cross from Dan James. And Kiefer Moore directs the header in. Wales take the lead against Latvia. It's Kiefer Moore, the man who scores the first goal in the post-Bale era at the Cardiff City Stadium for Wales. And Kiefer Moore, what a header that is. It's a huge goal for Wales. Bale himself celebrates as well. Kiefer Moore for Ballon d'Or, ladies and gentlemen. What a header that is. And that's what you need. When you can't seem to create in the tight spaces, you've got a player like Kiefer Moore in the box who can head a ball as well as he can. What a just beautifully directed header by the Bournemouth striker at the back post. There was nothing the Latvia keeper could do. Wales 1, Latvia 0. Morel goes berserk as well. What a header that is by Kiefer Moore. You can't get better than that. Right in the bottom corner. It's perfection. Perfection in the direction from Kiefer Moore. And Wales take the lead, and also the lead in the group as well, or joint lead with Croatia as well. So that's a huge goal in their European qualifiers if they do go on to win tonight. What a baller. Kiefer Moore for Ballon d'Or. I don't think they are, Lucas. It's going to be tough. 2 wins out of 2 for Tranmere. Absolutely, mate. It's going to be class. I'm buzzing for it, to be honest. I'm so excited for our season and that save. It's just a fun idea for a save, I think. Like, I think you have to create a story in your save. You know what I mean? And that is a real great story. Like, becoming the best team in Merseyside. Hello. Oh, it's got to be a foul. Surely a foul on Daniel James. It's been given. I think they're going to be looking for a yellow card to be given. Joe Morel says there's no way it's not a booking. Daniel James has been absolutely cleared through by Latvia's number 17. In fact, I don't even think he actually got touched there. Maybe that's a little bit of a dive from Dan James, you know. Looking at it. Looks a bit like a cheeky little bit of a dive from Dan James. But it's an opportunity again to get the ball on Kiefer Moore's head here for Wales. Man born in Torquay, but with a Welsh grandmother. Knows the Welsh national anthem, that's good enough. Can be crossed in. It could go all the way! Oh, it's just wide, and I think Daniel James's cross very nearly either hit Kiefer Moore, nearly got to Kiefer Moore, or nearly went into the bottom corner itself. It's so close for James. I think it was sort of semi-deliberate that he went for it. It's unlucky for Wales. It could have been 2. Germany 1, Belgium 2, Scotland 1, Spain 0. Exceptional. Exceptional work from Scotland. It's a throw-in. It's a free kick to Latvia. Or a throw-in to Latvia, sorry. But there he is. Kiefer Moore for Wales. What a header it was as well, by the way. Just beautiful. A beautifully guided header by Moore. So deliberate in its action. So deliberate in its action. How many goals is that for Wales now for Kiefer Moore? That is his 9th goal for Wales in 32 games. It's a huge, huge goal. His 10th goal for Wales. His 10th goal for Wales in 33 games. And it's a yellow card for Latvia's number 2. And he scored in big games as well against Switzerland, Mexico, Belgium as well. Scored in the Euros, of course, against Switzerland. That's what it was. And in the Nations League qualifying against Finland as well. So he's a man for the big occasion, Kiefer Moore. He certainly is. Of course, got in it was a championship runner-up with Bournemouth last year and won the Cardiff City Player of the Year. Bellingham Mount Liverpool summer signings, absolutely. Bellingham Mount Ward-Prowse, give me that Brexit 3, man. I think that would cost you like 150, 160, 70 million probably in that, but it sorts you out, lads. AC Milan for Ward-Prowse. The interesting thing is, in Italy, they're only allowed to sign one outside of the EU, in Italy, per season, unless they've of course got citizenship in the EU. So Ward-Prowse would count as that non-EU player, which is why I don't think it would happen in really. Chris, you really don't want Mount, man. Fair play, fair play. It's chipped in by Latvia, and it's got to be a free kick, surely. A high foot on Ampadu? No. Morel's done so well there. It's got to be a free kick for Wales. Oh, hello. Hello. There's a bit of an altercation between Tobers and Harry Wilson. 1-0 to Scotland at Hampden Park. Good to see, Colin. Really good to see, as per usual. Should have been a handball anyway. And then it was, I think it's number 9, sorry. But he's an absolute workhorse, Mason Mount. I love a workhorse. Tobers and Kiefer Moore it was who was having a bit of a word. I don't think I'd back Tobers in that situation. Moore is a big boy. It's going to be a ball into the box by Harry Wilson now. McTominay scored for Scotland. Yes, absolutely. And an Andy Robertson assist as well, Amy, which is good to see. Here's Harry Wilson, who's going to run in towards it. And Wilson's going to take the shot! It's a brilliant piece of goalkeeping. It really is. It was a vicious effort from Harry Wilson. He was pretty much unchallenged, 35 yards from goal, and the goalkeeper makes an exceptional save just before half-time, and I believe that is the whistle as well. Wow. There we go. Half-time at the Cardiff City Stadium. It's Wales 1, Latvia 0. It could have been 2 right at the end there from Harry Wilson, who also had a chance earlier on in the game. But Latvia also had forced Danny Ward into 2 saves from corners. So anything could happen, but it is Wales 1, Latvia 0 at the half-time break. So, ladies and gents, what are we going to be discussing this half-time? I'm keen for some anything chat. Really, I'm not really worried. Just tell me and we'll do it. We'll do it, lads. Because yeah, it's been a long time since we've had a half-time chat. You know what I'm trying to say. One thing I will say is Wales have looked good. In a lot of situations, they've looked good, but they have lacked a little bit of creativity. The one time they did it, it came through with the goal. So it's all about Daniel James in that moment, and then Kiefer Moore's beautiful header, brilliant header, wonderful header. Wales 1, Latvia 0, as we love it. 3 goals in his last 2 games for McTominay. Lucas, that is a very, very strange way of spelling schizophrenic, but it's phonetic. I have to say that, but I respect that. Maybe nothing. Maybe this all is fake. Good to see you, Izzy. Again, how are we? It's halftime time. I'd usually be getting you on for my entertainment at halftime, Izzy, but unfortunately you're not here, so. Ketchup bottles out, lads. Thoughts? I'll tell you what I should do at halftime is just play some Tranmere games. Tranmere games at halftime. Imagine the scenes. There you go. Wales 1, Latvia 0 in the Euros. Scotland 1, Spain 0 as well. What a huge, huge result that would be for Scotland and Steve Clarke. Who, I mean, realistically, out of the British teams, they're probably the second after England then to go and qualify from their group, which is, qualifiable. If they win, of course, Scotland, they beat Cyprus 3-0 at home last time out. They've got now Spain at home. Next, they've got Norway away, which I'm sure the Bol and Granny Dwarf will be watching with keen eyes in June. They've then got Georgia at home, which is winnable. Cyprus away, very winnable. Spain away, difficult. Georgia away, always difficult. They've got Kvaratskhelia, lads. End of the day. And then Norway at home. Realistically, I can see them qualifying comfortably for the Euros if they carry on without even needing to go through a qualifier. Hampden just sounds absolutely raucous from what everyone's saying. It should have been 2-0 as well. Lyndon Dykes, apparently. Kovacic scored twice for Croatia as well. I love Gareth Bale. How is the defence of our... Only can get... What's that? Only can get commentary from you. Weird TV coverage here in the USA. That's strange. Liverpool 9 players to go. Potentially. Should I go to a tanning parlour before holiday, or is it too Essex? Where are you heading on holiday, Robbie? Where are you heading, man? Amir? No. No. We're already getting rid of Keita, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Milner. Probably Jones, maybe Jones. We don't need to get rid of another one. And Henderson's old. Thiago's the best one, Amir. What? Get him to agree a new contract on reduced terms, or just let him run out his contract, man. How do you think the Liverpool will do against Man City on Saturday, 12:30 p.m? How will they stop Haaland? Being honest, I don't know, Shia. I will be watching it here on the channel. I think it's going to be a real tight game, if I'm being honest with you. I think, as always, the two between them always have really tight games, really great tactical watches. And, yeah. Maldives in 2 weeks, all on the NHS. Oh, fairs. Don't go to a tanning booth. Just go and get a tan. Alisson will get released. No, Alisson will not. He will be staying forever. He will never leave. And by that, I mean he won't leave for like 5 years. He's the sort of goalkeeper. I don't know. He is the sort of goalkeeper that I can see staying at the top level as he is for years and years to come. It's just when his reactions start to slow, that's going to be a problem. But he doesn't need speed. He doesn't need... all he needs is his speed of mind, really, to be in the right place, because that is why Alisson is so good. There we go. Wales 1, Latvia 0. Rob Page in absolute ecstasy for Wales, and to be honest, it would be a magnificent win in their qualification thing. Yeah, Alisson has been so good. I can't lie, lads. He's been amazing. But we will be doing a preview stream for Liverpool v Manchester City as well. Thank you, Shayed. Appreciate that, mate. We will be doing a preview for Liverpool v Manchester City. I'm also thinking of getting in a StreamYard subscription as well, lads. I can't lie. I want to get some guests on and have a panel show in the summer. Like have a weekly panel show here on the channel, where we get some of you on, call in, and also just get some guests on. I've got some good contacts in this industry, so that's the plan anyway for the summer. And yeah, just not have just me waffling. Although it will be a lot of me waffling in the summer, and that'll be it. It's going to be a lot of shows weekly, all the time, as much as I can, because I'll be living at home. So I'll be living at home and have not much else to do. So, well, unless I get a job. No, OBS does not allow for guests. OBS is brilliant for solo streaming, lads. It's amazing. If ever you guys are going to stream, use OBS if you're going to go solo. It's amazing. It's the best you could get. It's industry standard level. It's so good. But don't, like, for StreamYard, if you really, really want to go easy on solo streams, use StreamYard, fine. But it's best if you just use OBS. It's just so easy. When it's solo streams. StreamYard, however, the best thing in the world for chat shows and panel shows. Oh my god, it's amazing. There is a way you can do it, I think, on OBS, but it's really complicated. Stefan Bajcetic can't go online, needs to start from now on. Absolutely. Go for it. Yeah, absolutely, man. Can I imagine with Gavi? Yeah, absolutely. He's class. Gavi's class. To be fair, I think a midfield three next season, if it's possible, of Bajcetic, Elliott, and Bellingham. Now, you'd be like, I would play Bellingham left centre mid and Elliott right centre mid. That'd be my midfield three. And then also you've got Thiago, Fabinho and Henderson you can just put in there. But just put them on the bench. Like they're bench players. And then if you sign Ward-Prowse, great. Have him on the bench. Have Curtis Jones on the bench. You got options, lads. Got Milner maybe even for another year. We got options next year. Carvalho. I'd put Carvalho on loan. It's just naughty, innit? Innit, man? Innit? I know he's not coming, Robbie, but just let me dream. Just let me dream. I really want to dream. I'm always the one who's saying, oh, he's not going to come, lads. He's not coming. He's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. But So, yeah, my team next season, right, this is the dream team. Right, you got Alisson, Trent, Van Dijk, Konate, Robertson. Sound. Okay, perfect. Trent needs to boot up the arse, yes, but maybe a new season can do that. Yeah, Bajcetic is first choice when he comes back. There is no debate for me. Maybe get eased back in, but seriously, when he's fit next season, he is in that team and he is playing football. Maybe not every game, but a lot of games anyway. Oh, it's the Wales age group team who qualified for the Euros. Good to see. And then you've got Bajcetic, you've got Thiago Bellingham, or Bajcetic Elliot Bellingham for me. Then you have someone like Ward-Prowse-Jones off the bench. Great. Mason Mount maybe. Then going forward, you've got all our options, lads. You've got all our options, and it's amazing. All our options are so good up front. Jota, Diaz, Salah, Nunes. Let's Jota, Salah, Nunes, Diaz, and Gakpo as a front five. You what? That is like elite levels of amazing. Am I starting to make you guys feel a bit better now of us getting in the Europa League and going to the final of the Europa League in Dublin, lads? If Liverpool get in the Europa League next year, I'll actually be kind of happy. Because if you think, mate, I could go to the Thursday night games as well. If I become a freelancer, I'll just go full-time freelance, work every day of the week, and then just go to the Thursday night games. Work on the way up to those Thursday night games, and then just go to the Thursday nights. And then when Liverpool get to the final in Dublin, get absolutely wham along the Guinness, lads. What we saying? Eh? Thoughts? Thoughts, lads? Thoughts? Found a recipe for life, I'm gonna cook it. Got some Jamie Webster in. Screw you, Rob. I'm just in the mood to make everyone feel better, alright? I'm in the mood for positivity now, you know. We are going to lose on Saturday, and we're going to finish 6th, right? And that is going to be great, because we're going to enjoy the Europa and have a great time. And get pissed in Dublin, lads. You did a massive... maybe. It's like the last resort if I don't get a job. But if I do, then it'll be at Cardiff Metropolitan University. But yeah, I kind of want a job. I don't really want to be working in... I don't really want to be doing education again for another year. I don't know, I'm tired of education. I've done a lot of it. And it's long. David, imagine it, man. Imagine it. I would definitely 1,000 million billion % be going over there as well. Going over there and getting absolutely steaming over an island. Having a great time. Oh, mate. Imagine it. Imagine it. They're boogieing on the Hampden Terraces, are they? That's my Scottish accent. Boogieing on the Hampden Terraces. That's all I got. It's terrible. Any Scots in the chat? I'm so sorry for offending your entire nation. I love Scots, by the way. Right, let me tell you right now, I love a soft Scottish accent on a woman. Sorry, Izzy, if you're in the chat. Oh, mate. Scottish or Northern Irish. Magnificent. And if they're soft as well, like, oh, hello there. Hello, how you doing? Hello. If I could cherry pick anything, it would be that. I just love their voices, man. Anyway, we're back out for the second half. We're back out for the second half, boys and girls. And we're ready for it. And Wales will get us underway. Start talking about voices of women I like. It's really bad, isn't it? Welcome to the Stonish channel, lads, and we're underway for the second half here at the Cardiff City Stadium. And Wales currently lead Latvia by 1-0. Here's Williams back into a man who launched it forward, headed away. Ooh, man down for Wales. It's Kiefer Moore, who's holding his ankle. It's bad news. If it is an injury, it is bad news for Wales. Oh, he's struggling to stand up here. He's limping around. He's trying to stay on. I think he started to run it off a little bit. He's still not... Oh dear. This isn't good. I think he might have just got rid of it, actually. And on the turn, it's got to be a foul, is it? No. Inside to the Latvian, but Daniel James is getting there first. Here's James for Wales. In for Kiefer Moore. Still Moore. Looking to cross it to James. That would be some sort of strange crossover. Play back. And now Wales... Nico Williams. Insider, surely that's got to be a foul. No. No. And we play on. Wide. It's easy. It's easy enough for Wales to pick it up. And yeah, it's been a... It's all... I just can't get myself over from the half time. Absolutely. Here's Ampadu now into Moore. It's going to be a free kick now for Latvia. Foul by Kiefer Moore on Oss it was. And yeah, Wales have started the second half and sort of it's been a bit of a bitty start from both teams really, both Wales and Latvia in this second period. And Rob Page stands there with his beautiful bald head. Looking beautiful as always. Enjoyable water from my ketchup bottle. Here's Nico Williams. Williams wide. Still Williams. Williams with the shot! Oh, it's a brilliant save by the goalkeeper! Nico Williams, the shot was gunning towards the top corner, and the goalkeeper yet again gets in the way of it. Kiefer Moore's okay now. What a shot that is from Nico Williams. It's a brilliant save by Latvia's keeper. Outstretched right arm, and it could be 3-0 Wales if it wasn't for him. Going to be crossed in by Wilson this time. It's towards Ramsey. Going to come back out to Wilson, who takes it down. Morel. Wilson. Chipped in by James. So Wilson! It's a good save again! This goalkeeper just can't stop denying the Wales forwards. And this time it's Harry Wilson again who's denied on the volley. Steinborg's the man who has kept Latvia in this game and potentially in the European qualifiers in general. This one was a little bit easier for him. 2-0 Scotland! Incredible scenes. Great to see for the Scots. Scott McTominay again, 4 goals in 2 for the Manc. Incredible scene. Scotland 2-0 up over Spain. It could be an all-time famous night at Hampden Park this evening. Here's Ramsey for Wales, though, and they're looking to make it a famous night here at the Cardiff City Stadium. Here's Daniel James. In, and it's going to fall back for Williams, who's turned and shot again, and this time it's a good block. And Latvia look to break now. It's a good ball, but it's going to be intercepted well by Mepham. And now, it's Roberts. Has he got the pace to get over? And he does, but it's been well challenged by the Latvia fullback. And it is a throw-in to Wales. Connor Roberts of Burnley, of course, looking to get promoted this season and are very much, I think they're 99.9% likely, and I mean literally, to go up from the Championship. Vincent Kompany's done an amazing job there over at Turf Moor. But here is Dan James, again looking for more at the back post. He's been surely forced back. But here's Ampadu for Wales now. Ethan Ampadu. I chose the wrong game tonight, lads. Morel. Where's this McTominay for United then? Played wide to James. James again. James gets the ball across. It's not a bad one. James will get back there though. He gets it back and he's headed out and he's going to go for a corner. Is it surely? No. But 4-2 for Scott McTominay. What a fantastic return for the Manchester United midfielder in a Scotland shirt. He'll go back to United in exceptional confidence. He's been playing as sort of the backup to Weghorst, hasn't he, for Erik ten Hag? I think he needs a move. I'm not going to lie. I think he needs a move. How is that not a corner? I don't know the angles, to be honest. But Kiefer Moore scored for Wales, Josh. A brilliant header at the back post by the Bournemouth forward. Here's Williams. Played into Moore, and it's a foul. Surely a foul on Aaron Ramsey, the captain. Yeah, Ten Hag sort of playing him as a backup to Weghorst, whereas really he needs to be in Casemiro's position. At the end of the day, I don't know. I don't know what I think he needs to leave United. It's a bit like Curtis Jones syndrome. However much I love CJ and I adore that man, and I want him to stay at Liverpool for the rest of his career and become the baller I hope he will be. McTominay just needs a move, lad. At the end of the day. Oh, I love that Joshy boy. Amazing, mate. Amazing, mate. Do you sign David Nugent like me? The GOAT. No David Nugent. Intercepted well. And here go Latvia on the counter-attack here. Will anything come of this? It's Ulderikis, who's done really, really well. Oh, Davy Nugent, the GOAT. Going to be played now wide into the Latvian defenders, and 10 minutes into this second half, and they have actually looked somewhat better, the Eastern European side, but I think Latvia Eastern European. Am I waffling? Alexa, where is Latvia?
Latvia is a country in Northern Europe.
Northern Europe.
It shares a border with Russia, Estonia, Belarus, and Lithuania.
Oh, that's the sort of same vibes then. Same vibes then. You know what I'm trying to say? Here's Wilson. Gets the ball across. Cleared away. It's a good move here from Williams. And now Morel. Right, there we go. Cheers, lads. It's going to be a shot. It's not a bad one, but it is wide from Harry Wilson. Thank you, Colin. Appreciate that, man. Oh, tell me, please, what we the tale of Arabella? How's she gonna find feet? I have Jamie Webster in my head all day. Honestly, it's been bad because no one else knows it apart from me. We're just 22 subscribers away, by the way, from 1.01k. I know it was like it was shot up quickly back in January, but I've been a lazy bastard and I've actually done my university work. So that's why it's slowed down a bit. You know, we've been lazy, but if we can get to 1.01k by, I don't know, mid-April, that'd be lovely. You know, we're just looking to trundle along, make a few pennies as well while we're at it, and just enjoy ourselves really, because I'm just having a great time doing it for free and just being good, being a good boy. Yeah, we're just gonna keep it going, lads. We're gonna be right on the grind all the way throughout April and May as well. I will probably have a few days off in May for my uni at the end of uni, but apart from that, everything will be well. Everything will be well indeed. Where is it? There it is. It's gone back now for Ramsey. You can't quite get there for Wales. Couldn't get Carragher. Oh, bless you. It's a chance for Latvia. It's a good save by Danny Ward. Going to come out to the number 10, and it's well intercepted by Morel this time. I nearly missed a goal there for Latvia. It's because I was trying to get back onto my live studio page. Kiefer Moore has done brilliantly. He's been held back. That's a yellow card. 3-0 to Switzerland against Israel. That's huge, lads. Come on, Switzerland. Two 0 to Croatia. AFCB Fan TV's in the chat as well. Good to see you. Yeah, it's a naughty foul in the foul by the Croatian fullback. Are you happy, AFCB Fan TV, that you've seen Kiefer Moore get on the score sheet tonight? Ikornieks is going to go off for Latvia. I was about to say Lazio then, because I'm managing Lazio in one of my spare time FM saves, and I love Lazio. Exactly, man. Exactly, David. Exactly. Good to see. Daniel James just headed out of play. And it is still Wales 1, Latvia 0. 58 minutes in here. Rob Page will be really happy with this. I think the performance has been good. However, the thing is, at 1-0, Latvia are still very much within this football match. And one chance booted up to that massive bastard up front. They're in it. They're in with a chance. They're in with a shout. Here's Ampadu. Morel. Wide for Roberts. They're just manoeuvring it around now. It looks very nice from Wales. Map them into Nico Williams. Of course, no Ben Davis in this squad. And of course, no Brennan Johnson, who's a huge miss. So it feels like they're missing another very important cog, and I'm sure Ben Davis will be back in the side as soon as possible. But I think they need to get a consistent basis of Roden and Mepham, because that is the long term there. Malta versus England stream 16th of June. Yeah, I'll do that. Sure, man. I'll do some more. I'm do some England games. I've just been very busy this week. This Aldericus guy is so class. I love him. Play back. It's going to be cleared away. It's going to be a free kick to Wales for a foul in the corner on Nico Williams, who's just holding his ankle. I think he's okay, though. Going to be a free kick here for Latvia, just in the for Wales. Sorry, in the corner. 61 minutes gone here at the Cardiff City Stadium. Scotland, of course, still leading Spain by 2-0. Are you? Good to see you, man. Good to see you going to the stadium. Lucas, what are your comments today, man? You are an individual. I'll say that for one. They're pleading for a free kick and they're going to get one here. Latvia. He's clapping the referee, is he? No, it's a free kick for Wales instead, and that is a yellow card for a sarcastic clap from Zudins there. Oh, he did get his elbow in Aaron Ramsey's face. But a yellow card for a sarcastic clap. Zuzins. I need to learn how to pronounce these Latvian names. I'm pretty good with pronunciations usually. But Irish I'm really bad at. And clearly Latvian I'm pretty bad. Give me Spain, I'm sorted. Spain and Portugal, I'm absolutely in my element. Italy too. But give me Irish, give me Latvian, and I'm done. Played out wide now for Latvia. And headed away. Taken down by Ramsey. It was a poor touch from Ramsey. He's dribbling back in his own box here, Aaron Ramsey. And still, he's done well to keep hold of it, really. But I think he might lose it. Is he? No, he's still got it. And he's managed to hook it away this time into Kiefer Moore. But he's lost it now. I have got a good Brummie accent. I have. It's lovely. Honestly. I have. It's terrible. I absolutely love it. You have to sound like you're depressed or asking a question at the end of every sentence. I love it. That's and there's I love it. That's it. That's the two. Oh, it's a chance for Latvia. Oh, and the number 9. They're appealing for a penalty, but I think it's going to be a foul on Williams, and his ankle hurts again. This is the issue for Rob Page and Wales, is that although their lead is seemingly strong with the performance they've put in, it's only a goal away from being shattered. Sound. Wilson back into Chris Mepham for Wales. Still Mepham. Into Roden. I'd be interested to see how many touches all the players have had, but I have to say, Mepham well, Roden especially, must have had the most out of any player on the pitch. Morel. Ramsey, who's found himself wide on the right. And here is Morel. And on the turn, it's a good ball wide. Roberts towards James in the box. It's going to come to Morel, who's going to try and head it. Kiefer Moore wins it. It's still down. It's well done by Uldorikis in the end. It's going to be launched forward by Latvia, is it? No, they're going to play it short and go long this time, but it's going to fall for Connor Roberts, who's got space to run into if he chooses, and he doesn't, but he instead finds Ethan Ampadu, who will drive forward for Wales. Ampadu. Williams. Cuts inside. Williams once more. Still Nico Williams. James just taking it slow, and Wales don't look like they have the urgency to score at the moment, even though they are only a goal ahead here against Latvia. I did predict 2-0 before the game, ladies and gentlemen, so maybe, just maybe I will be right. Here's Ampadu into Moore. Not the greatest of balls by the Bournemouth striker. It's not the greatest ball out either, but Latvia managed to hook it away, and it will go for a Wales throw-in about 35 yards from goal. Nico Williams will take it quickly. Ramsey. Williams. Darts forward, Nico Williams. Good challenge again. Throw in to Wales. See, we made a massive mistake, Liverpool did, by selling Williams for me. He'd be in that team a lot more this season. Same with Ryan Brewster, man. They both left at the wrong time. But then, why would you blame Williams for leaving when Trent just had the season of his life? Latvia preparing a substitution. The number 4 is going to come on. He looks about 5 years old. And here go Latvia once again. Look for the through ball. It's a good interception by Ampadu. And it's a foul on Dan James, surely. No? No foul. Bullied off it, and Danny Ward will take his time here and play wide to Connor Roberts. Roberts for Wales. Driving forward. 67 minutes gone here. 23 to go at the Cardiff City Stadium. Ampadu. Williams. Into Ramsey. Now wide to Dan James. And Williams and Ramsey once more. Ramsey just taking his time, moving the ball round, and he goes wide. Now to Ampadu. Ampadu to Morel. Morel, who's been very, very good today. It has to be said, the Portsmouth man. Brewster hasn't done a lot since, absolutely. But, I think in that season when we had Mane and Firmino were shit, really, in 20 to 21. Having someone like Brewster come in, especially when Jota was injured, would have been way better than having Origi was awful that year, by the way. It's a through ball. He just went the wrong side of the defender, I think, there. I think it was Joe Morel who tried to play the ball, maybe Harry Wilson. Flicked on, and it's cleared away by Roden. Wilson. And wide. Williams. And it's gone off for a throw-in to Wales now. Yeah, it just feels a bit sad that Nico left on it. It really did. And because Calvin Ramsey's got injured. Ramsey, if he'd have actually been fit, would have been playing quite a bit, I think. And off goes Siganix for Latvia. And he can be replaced by Václav Vance. Lucas. You are a specimen, my man. And here he comes, Nathan Broadhead, the hero of Split. Wales' one and only shot on target over in Croatia. And he will be coming on after this phase of play here for Rob Page. Here's Daniel James. Nico Williams. Gets the ball across. Is it going to fall to a Welsh body? It's not. His chest down well. Can I do a Scottish accent? Absolutely, man. No problem. I think this is more of a Glasgow, actually, like Glaswegian. Glasgow, you know. That's as best I've got. It's wide now for Nico Williams for Wales. Williams into James, and Williams still. I think it will be James probably to come off. Maybe Wilson for Cymru. Williams. And wide. It's a chance now for Wales. Roberts. Got Morel inside. Joe Morel picks it up. Is looking for an option to shoot maybe. He won't. It's a cross headed away well by Latvia. Going to hook it away, or they're going to... They will do their best to clear it. It was going to go out for a Wales throw, is it? No. Seen well back by Mepham into the feet of Ethan Ampadu. Funny story, the Timeless Podcast, Alex, who's often in the chat, was actually a few years below Ethan Ampadu in school. Just a funny story that I thought I'd tell you. You know. He's from Exeter, obviously, so and someone, my cousin, my friend's cousin actually played football with him when he was in the Welsh youth setup. So there we go. There's the connections I have with Ethan Ampadu, which are very, very tenuous. Morel. Now Harry Wilson. To my best mate, Ethan Ampadu. Nah, he's missed him. We go way back. Me and Ethan, we have a great time. We have great fun together, you know. Yeah, and it is Daniel James who's going to come off for Wales. He was the man who provided the assist for Kiefer Moore, of course. And it is going to be Nathan Broadhead of Ipswich Town who's coming on. Lucas, man. Lucas, stop, man. Stop. Here comes Nathan Broadhead, though, for Wales. Can he get his second and 2? He does win the header. And now it's at the back at the feet of Joe Roden for Wales. Roden to Mepham. Driving forward. Going to look for Roberts, is he? Roberts has got space. Roberts has found the space. Now Roberts back inside. He's got Morel there. Morel. Roberts. Still. Dragging the Latvian players out. Mepham. Wide to Williams. Nico Williams for Wales. Morel. Kiefer Moore. Oh, it's got to be a foul by Nathan Broadhead, and it is, and it's a free on Nathan Broadhead. It's a free kick to Wales. Really good from Broadhead there. Ampadu. Williams. Still Williams. Oh, he's miscontrolled it, but he's kept it in well. Williams back to Danny Ward for Wales. Can they get them second and the cushion they so desperately need, really? Chipped forward, but it's going to be straight back to a Latvian body. It's flicked back to their number 16, who's found a man. They're going to get a ball in. They are. But Danny Ward is the first man to it for Wales. Ward rolls it out, and it's showing a replay of Ward claiming this ball. Did well. Morel. Still, Joe Morel. Ramsey and back to Williams. Williams is going to take the shot. It's just dragged wide of the near post by Williams. He really wants a goal tonight. He was so unlucky earlier. He had the effort denied onto the post. 15 to go here for Wales. Wales fans have got their the torches out on their phones. Woo! Pardon me, ladies and gentlemen. Should never yawn on a stream. Been a long day though. I've been prepping some portfolios for uni. That's been my. So I've got my Easter break. I've got an SAG which I've already done. Got a portfolio that I've basically finished. I've got a dissertation which I'm nowhere near finishing, which I need to do. Oh, chance for Latvia here. Chance. Ulderikis. Nico Williams. Exceptional work. Exceptional from Nico Williams. Yeah, dissertation to do, which I've done about half of because it's hard. I've then got to do, I think it's another essay, a reflective essay, and another portfolio, and that's it. That's me done then. Oh, mate, Lucas, my man. Mate. I mean, I really appreciate that, but I'm sure there's been other things that have helped. But I appreciate it, and you're always welcome here, as anything, you know. Go and be yourself. This chat is the nicest chat in the world. It might not be the biggest, but no one here will discredit you or make you feel weird. Christ, if you subscribe to me and you don't feel a little bit weird, then something's got to be wrong, right? Is that a play for a throw-in for a goal kick for Latvia? Sorry, it was ball from Roberts to Wilson. Oh, mate, appreciate that. This chat is elite. I will say that. It's the nicest, kindest chat there is. It's a small but growing family. That's what I call it. And it'll always keep the intimate feel. That's one thing I will promise, because I don't think we'll ever get big enough to lose that. And if it's the case, then realistically, I'd still manage to keep hold of it in some way. Look at the way Craig does it. Like, they've got 150,000 subs, and they've got a very good community there. Good feel. Modric all over the place for Kodric. Definitely fit. Yeah, absolutely, Amy. Yeah, he's a fantastic player, isn't he? Wide by Morel. Oh, it's brilliant from Roberts towards Moore. He's headed away. He's going to come back for Williams. Williams wants a goal. You can tell he really wants a goal here. Here's Ramsey. Williams. And again, Nico Williams. Still. And inside for Broadhead. Williams, can he have another shot? He can! Oh, he's going to deflect wide. It just won't happen for Nico Williams tonight. He's so unlucky in this situation. This one was probably the weakest effort out of the lot, but it nearly deflected in. I'd be interested to see what would have happened if it wasn't deflected. Hey, Joseph, how we doing, mate? Here's Ramsey. In for... It's crossed all the way in, and it's... Latvia have done really, really well. Broadhead, actually, you got the ball in. From Zambia, are you? Tino, oh, you're from Zambia. Good to see you, man. I've got a fun footballer I remember from. Got a fun football fact is that Emmanuel Mayuka used to play for Southampton and he was from Zambia. That's all I've got for you. Alternate Cavs is here. Chris, we need a weekly Premier League review show. We do have one actually now. We've got the Premier League debrief and we have Prem Faces, which is usually the pre. We're just gonna call it all Prem Faces. To be fair, it's one of my favourite insults on Twitter from people who know loads about football and they're like, "Oh, everyone's just such a Prem face." Like, no, if people don't have time to watch loads of football, then. Watching with your kids, Joseph. Well, thank you. Great to see you, man. Do you know who Emmanuel Mayuka is? What a baller. Signed for Southampton about 2012? We'll call it 2012. Any other players from Zambia we know, lads? Mwepu? Was it Mwepu from Zambia? Was it Mwepu from Zambia? The one who he retired for Brighton. It's thrown in, headed away by Wales. I've clearly picked the wrong game. I should have picked Scotland, I have to say. Enoch Mwepu. Oh, yeah, he was Zambian, see? Knowledge, lads. Great to see you, Joseph. And great to have you in the family, my friend. Here's Morel. Going to bounce back now for Latvia. Tries to flick it on and it's a poor one. Lewis Ferguson on for Scotland. McGinn off. There can't be long left over at... must be the same. It was the same kickoff, wasn't it? So you must be not long away from a very, very famous win over at Hampden Park for Steve Clarke and Scotland. What if AA ask you to come back? I have a very, very positive feeling that won't happen. I love the guys, but look, they're functioning very, very well as they are, and I'm sure that they don't need me. So I'm just going to carry on doing my own thing for now. But if they do, then I'd have to consider it. It wouldn't be a guaranteed yes, but I'd have to consider it. But I owe a lot to those two lads. They completely helped me build my platform as a person, so, and confidence as well. But here is Ramsey. Germany 1, Belgium 3. What a result that is for Belgium. It's going to come now to wide for Roberts. Inside, it's a poor ball from the Burnley man. But what Latvia just don't seem like they're doing much. Really? You know him? Oh, that's class. That's amazing. I'll tell him I said hi. Tell him I said hi, and I used to use him on Football Manager a lot when I was younger. That's cool, that is. Here's Morel. Oh, it's challenged really well. And here go Latvia. This could be a turn up for the books. It's a shot. Oh, it's well over the bar. Do you like the new World Cup format? Not particularly, alternate Cav. Not particularly. What's your name, by the way? I gotta call you, because what we do on this channel is, yeah, people have their names, but everyone gets called by their own name, to be fair. But yeah, alternate Cavs, mate. Honestly, seriously, I like the fact that we'll see more nations that get there, but to be fair, more football is the last thing we need. And I'm also not a massive fan of the league format that they're going to be using in the Europa League and the Champions League, which is ridiculous, but... Jacob, we'll call you Jacob then, mate. That's the way forward. I like to have everyone on a first name basis here, you know? Have you been to the channel before, Jacob? Neil Gregory was the first Zambian player in the Premier League. Oh, the Latvian keepers had to head it out of play. Enoch Weapon. Patson Daka, of course, Patson Daka. You know what? I was very much pro Patson Daka coming to Liverpool. And to be fair, I think he would have done all right, but not great. Thrown in by Ramsey. Williams. Stunning, mate. Stunning. It's a foul against Wales. Wilson actually didn't get the ball. I don't know what he was on about. Wilson going up saying, I got the ball, I got the ball. No, you didn't, fella. 5 minutes to go here, though, in Cardiff. Wales 1, Latvia 0. Cut inside. Cross, cleared away. Latvia still pressing and probing here. They're still well in this game and could get an incredible point here. It would leave a very sour taste in Rob Page's mouth. Headed away. Broadhead will look long to Moore. He won't find him and Moore is down. He's back up though. Can't help but feel the Wales are backs to the wall here. He's headed out for a corner to Latvia. Denix Black is back in the chat. Good to see you, my friend. Best of luck, Joshy boy. I'm going to get on with some Tranmere while we're off camera now. And I don't know what to do with it really. I'm touch and go. I'm touch and go with it. I do know that you guys want it though, so I'm thinking potentially a new channel just to have the FM on. Not much time left between Scotland and Spain. 87 minutes gone here for Latvia, and it's could have been a free header there. Headed back in. It's a turn from the 19. It's way over the bar of Danny Ward. Looked great to have you in, Dan. As always, my goat. No Ronaldo this time, mate, but we have got Kiefer Moore, if that's any good. Kiefer Moore's pretty close to Ronaldo, I would say. It's a great header by Moore, that. Really is. The only goal of the game. Stono games. Potentially, it'd be funny. Just me playing FM all day. I could literally do that as well, it's so fun. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I do want to do FM, lads. I do love it. It's my favourite thing. Come on, Scotland! It's because Scotland are used to losing as a country. Like, it's just how it is. Like, as are Wales, which is why it's so great when we do win, these Celtic countries. Because they're so used to the marginalisations. Oh, not Sims. Cymru is Wales, mate. Here's more. And Wilson puts it out of play. It's a throw. Oh, my goodness. Ampadu, I think, is going to be off. He's just undoing his laces. Can we do a Minecraft stream? I've never played Minecraft in my life, and that's not even a lie. I have never played it on any form. They're not officially referred to it yet, but it will be. It will be at some point. Launched forward by Ward. We're into added time here now for Wales. 3 minutes of it. A first win for Scotland over Spain in 39 years. An exceptional performance from Steve Clarke's men, who are going to be taking a real big step in their qualification. Oh my giddy aunt. I don't think I've heard that phrase in about 15 years. And that's... I love it. I love it. I live for it. Danny Ward claims the ball and getting ready for Wales. Who is that? I didn't know who that is. Shows how much I know, really. Launch forward, it's out of play now. It is a substitution now. It's going to be a ovation. For Aaron Ramsey, who gives Ethan Ampadu the vice-captain's armband. Off he goes, Ethan Ampadu. Aaron Ramsey goes off. And on comes Ollie Cooper of Swansea, of course. A big moment for Ollie Cooper, who's playing in Newport County just a couple of years ago. Now a regular fixture for Swansea City. And he comes on with just a minute to go here. One female me on Rocket League. I've never played I played Rocket League once with my mate. Never played it, mate. Launch the throw. It's chipped in. The header's won. Oh, and Ward claims it this time. Not long now for Latvia, but Ward will take his time here. And it will be a huge win for Wales in their hopes for qualifying for next year's European Championships. Every point counts, and 3 of them are very big. He's hoping for that to get on, number 4. Is he going to go out of play? And it will be another sub for Wales here. And it will be Ben Cabango coming on for... I understand. I know what Rocket League is. I haven't played it, no. On comes Cabango for Wilson. And that'll be the final change for Rob Page. Another proud moment for Swansea City. Good player, Ben Cabango. Launched forward by Latvia. Won by Williams. A foul? No, not given. Oh, it's a big mistake. What's he going to give here? A goal kick. Gameage. Absolutely not. Romania 2, Belarus 1. And that should, ladies and gentlemen, be it. Wales have battled, haven't particularly played well, but haven't been bad either. Shout out to Waffle, man. Big up Waffle. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win for Wales in the European Championships. Not pretty, not one to remember like they've seen at Hampden Park, but it is 3 points nonetheless for Rob Page and his men. That has been the end of another stream on the Stonadge channel. I'll be back for a watch-along on Saturday, but I will be back for the rest of the days of the week, maybe bar Thursday, at 7:30. So make sure you bookmark it, 7:30 every single day this week. I'll be there, and then 12 o'clock on Saturday, where Man City will take on Liverpool. I've been Chris Stonadge. This is the Stonadge channel, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.